George Calvin. He loves me and I love him back. Let's pray. God, we thank you for a beautiful day. We thank you for filling your house. We're going to ask God to let us understand the message that's happening here today. Thank you, God, for it. And I just want to lift these folks up to you, God. Open up their ears and their mind and their hearts and let them receive what you got to tell them this morning. I put it all in your hands now. Amen. Woo! That's good. Oh, man, you're little kid. Take off the Lord and kids outside. All their kids. Got your hands full this morning, Lord. Y'all give it up for Lord. It ain't easy. It ain't easy out there in the building, Lord. How many of y'all would like to round up every minute going to go out there? I may. And I had one message. Y'all ever heard the preacher say, God changed my message? And when Deb got out of the car, when I saw her pull up, we always had to see that, by the way. I said, Deb, I think I might have a rerun this morning. She said reruns are good sometimes, so I want y'all to get ready for a rerun. Some of y'all have heard it, but it's a good one, and I think we need to hear it, I don't know, about every couple of months. We need to be reminded of what God thinks about us. The Bible addresses one problem, and that problem is sin. The Bible only has one villain, and that villain is the devil. I've been told, I've been watching TV, and I watch a movie where they good guys, bad guys. Don't y'all? So I was only got one bad guy, he was the devil. The Bible has one hero, and his name is the Lord Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. And the Bible has one purpose, and that is the glory of God. The glory of God. God does things for his name's sake, not yours. For his name's sake. And we got to remember, God he's in it to win it, and he's done won it. We got to remember, God knows the big picture because he makes it. But he made us. So we are important to him. Y'all brought your Bible. We'll, oh yeah, we had happy birthday for Tabby and Lana and Danny Ray and whoever else. But there was also a happy thing happened, depending on how you look at it. Alan McGee's daddy on Dado went on Thursday. How many of y'all remember Dado? He gone. We'll see him later. Dado used to make Alan go to church. Kind of like Mama G did me and Mike. How many of y'all kids in here are grown folks too? Your mama make you go to church. See what happened? It turned out great. Something about the Word of God gets in you that changes you. That's always a good thing. Just be praised. Little West, all of them do it. We have some great stories in your Bible. We're fixing to read one. Turn in your Bible to 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. That's kind of toward the front a little bit. Y'all there? Come on, Mom. 2 Samuel, chapter 23. Verse 8. God, I love heroes. I like the good guys in the movie. But the good guys always win, right on? That's the ones I like, JC. And everybody does. That's why we fell in love with Roy Rogers and the Lone Ranger when we was little. That's about the only thing going to win. Chapter 23, verse 8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had. King David had some cats hung out with him that were bad, that really mean guys. These be the mighty the mighty men that David had, the Tachamite, that sat in the seat, chief among the captains, the same was the Dino, the Esnite. He lived 800, which he slew at one time. One cat killed 800 head of folks. 800 head of bad guys by himself. Now think about that. That's better than Arnold Schwarzenegger. 800 by himself at one time. And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahite, one of the three mighty men with David when they defied the Philistines that were gathered together to battle. And the men of Israel go away. He arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand clave to the sword. And the Lord wrought a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only to spoil. How many girls ever cut it? I know it's not popular anymore. Divided pieces already cut, but if you get cutting on them chickens, and you deer hunters know when you get the fool of that blood. This guy got killing these folks. He got tired, but his hand stuck to his sword against that blood, stuck. And God brought a great victory because this guy let the sword stick to his hand. It's amazing. This is to verse 11. And after him was Shammah, the son of Agag the Hararite, and the Philistines were gathered together into a troop, where there was a piece of ground full of lentils, or there was a pea patch. And the people fled from the Philistines, but he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it, and slew the Philistines, brought a great victory. This guy, what was happening, they would work really, really hard, and they throw these peas down there in their pea patch, and they get them looking good, tend to them. When the peas got ready to be picked, the bad guys would swoop down on them and steal their peas from them. Happened a lot. Every year they would do this. Finally, he got fed up. And when the bad guys came, by now he stood his ground. They wasn't getting his peas no more. He'd had it up here with that. Everybody else took off running. God bless you. Oh, if y'all see Frankie, please hug on him today. He just bought a brand new truck 2 weeks ago, and he run over here 2 hours ago. And it got into the transmission cooler. Kissing with it. Well, we feel sorry for him. This guy got fed up by the Stephen stuff. He is fed up to do it. And he stood his ground. We need to understand that we can stand our ground too. These are mighty men of David. We're mighty men of God. And we've got that in us. And one of these days, when you get plumb fed up with stuff not going like you think it should, or your life turning out not quite like you think it should, remember who you are. You belong to God. I mean, we're God's kids. That gives us a lot of clout. And I said those things. The Bible tells us that we are the sheep of God's pasture. You'll ever it also says that the sheep hear my voice, they know it, and they follow me. Y'all know the story there. There was a tell about a 5-acre patch, maybe 10-acre patch of sheep when we were little. How many know cowboys that didn't know you can't get on your horse and drive them sheep nowhere? But they say it don't happen. Me and Mike used to try, me and Mike Jimbo get out there and try to run these sheep up there, they would not go. But Daddy Earl, my grandpa, could take a bucket with some feed in it. He fed them every day. He'd take that bucket of feed, and every one of them sheep would follow him around like a little kid. And he'd bring them right up in the field. You can't hardly drive the sheep with them. know and they trust. We can do that too. God is trustable. Can I get an amen on that? He's trustable. We are the sheep of his pasture. So he cares about us. A shepherd is a wonderful individual. I watched a movie the other day where, the cowmen didn't really like them shepherds coming out. They didn't like them sheep. The sheep eat grass, they pull root and all up when they eat. They didn't like it. Is that right, wise? That's right. Don't have no sheep out there, do we? But a shepherd tends to those sheep. Turn in your Bible now. This is going to be with kicker. To Amos. Amos. How many of y'all even knew that was a book in the Bible? Amos. We know Amos Moses, but this is Amos in the Bible. Amos. This is pretty wild. A friend of mine, I was right down here preaching one night. Frank prepared DC. A friend of mine named John Reddick read this verse. And it affected me so much. I've been preaching years. And I do it a lot. Y'all don't recognize this here in just a minute. A few of y'all have been around me very long. Because this thing is phenomenal. It's amazing, the stuff God puts in his Bible. It's even more amazing that a simple-minded guy like me can get it. But I see some more simple minds in here. Y'all need to get this too. Thank you, Greg Hale. Give it up for Greg Hale, the Buckthorn Master. Not only is Greg Hale prays with me, very important what goes on out here. So anybody else who pray, be sure and go ahead and just do it. Just do it. This is a wonderful place. A good thing God's got going here. We need to pray for it. We need to guard. We need to guard what God's got here. Because this is special. And if you've been anywhere else, you know how special this place is. Amen. Amos chapter 3. Now this is just a wild little verse in the middle of this book. But it's great. Amos chapter 3, verse 12. Thus says the Lord, as the shepherd takes out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs or a piece of an ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken out to dwell at Samaria in the corner of a bed in Damascus on the couch. The shepherd, I told you earlier, shepherds are good. They tend to their sheep. We need to remember who the devil is. He's our villain. And the devil, what he does is he's roaming around seeking who he may devour, right? That's what he does. But what we got to also remember, there's another verse in your Bible that says God walks around you. So we got to remember that one. He's going to win, just up, Jimmy. Takes out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs, and a piece of an ear. I can get this picture in your mind. This bad lion dressed as came up there and he grabbed hold of one of those sheep's and tore him up. But there was something left. There was 2 legs and a piece of his ear still there. It belonged to that shepherd. That lamb belonged to the shepherd. Don't look at me. It was his by God. He wanted it. Just like the peas belonged to that other guy. There was his peas, and by God, he wanted them. The shepherd went and pulled up to the lion and pulled those legs and that piece of the ear away from that lion. We have a lot better shepherd than this guy. And I promise you, Jesus Christ and the Father himself have holding out them 2 legs, Larry, and a piece of an ear and put it back together. You in here today and you think your life is so torn up. And there ain't nothing left of you but 2 legs and a piece of an ear. We got a shepherd that's going to pull that out of that lion's mouth and put you back together. That's what he does. It's amazing. And we can get, we can get so caught up in the bad crap that goes on in our life. And everybody in here has situations that we get into where we just get told up. Remember, this is a good message for the first of the year. Y'all take this from now till next year, knowing that you have a shepherd that loves you. shepherd is strong enough to grab hold to the line and take anything out of his mouth. Knowing that you got a shepherd, he's a master carpenter, and he is also a master potter. And if there's something left, he can rebuild it. There ain't nothing but 2 legs and a piece of an ear. He can put it back together. That's right. God's good, and I don't put nothing past him. And remember that our shepherd, the Lord Jesus Christ, that we hear his voice and we know that he loves us, right? That's good. Well, he loves us. We love him back, right? And sometimes do we do stuff that we just don't understand? We get out there and get in trouble, and no line bites us in the butt, and sometimes tears us up to where they got left 2 legs and a piece of beer. See, we get there. I do. And I do things that I just really don't understand why in the world I did. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Amen. Thank you. I did. But y'all know I'm a screw up. But I trust the Word of God. See, and the Word of God is what makes all the difference. It doesn't really matter what I think. What does matter is what he's got written down. There is a way that seems right to a man, but the end thereof is the way is death. What the Bible says. It might seem right, it might seem wrong to you too. But that don't enter into it what you think. What does is what God thinks about you. And the wonderful thing and the great day in my life is when I understood that when Jesus Christ went to that prophet, and he stabbed him with that spear, and he was bleeding already out of his head, his hands, and his feet. When they stabbed him, all his blood come out. His blood got to trickle down his cross, landing on the ground. And that blood right there took care of our sin for us. I mean, it wiped it out. And it's kind of hard. We all know how really sorry we are. And terrible we are. But that ain't what God wants you to think about yourself. Let me tell you, Jesus Christ paid your debt, folks. It is done. It's done. And if we can ever get a hold to that and really nail it down in your heart, how can that be when I'm so messed up? I don't know how that works. I'm just trusting what God said. I don't have any. When I try to introduce someone to Jesus, and I ask them first thing I ask them, do they believe the Bible is true? And if they don't say yes, I really got nowhere to go with them. The Word of God is true. See? So we just got to go with that. And know that when you get plumb fed up and sick of things not going right, you stand your ground. Stand up like that guy did. Look, we've got a Father in heaven that loves us. Wipe your sin out and put you back in line with him so you can go to God anytime you feel like it. God's listening. Anybody really praying in there? All the time, don't. Constantly hitting God up. We are with it. But sometimes we just want to tell him thank you for being a good God to us. But the fact that we've got a chance to stand up, know that our shepherd, if your life is a shipwreck and you tore up, that he puts you back together, just like the shepherd did. He was sick of the lion eating on his and he went and did stuff about. He pulled 2 legs with my lion. He wanted to have it. That was his sheep. He won't back. Let's remember that. Know that God loves you. We're going to be okay to make it. Because we've got such a great shepherd. Not because you're so good. Ain't nothing good about me except what God did for me. Hear me? My righteousness don't come from me. It comes from him. And when I finally nailed that down, look, I ain't never been the same. It freed me up. And I understand that my Father in heaven loves me. Loves y'all a lot. A lot. And because of that, Jesus did what he did. To put us back in line with God. We came, everybody here came from the Father, and we're going to go right back to him one day. Dad, oh, my dad, Elmer, Gil, Grandpa. I mean, the list goes on. Elvis Presley, John Wayne. It goes on and on and on, folks. up there with our bodies, we're going to be okay. We don't have to be sweating and fretting and worrying about it. The devil is out there, that's true. And the devil will tear you from limb to limb, Nancy. Won't he? If we give him a chance. But if you stand your ground, mister, I promise you, he's got to go. The Bible says, resist the devil, he will flee from you. The trouble I have with that is resisting. Some of that stuff, man, I don't know. I just do it. And I don't know why I do, but I do it. I know that y'all are better than me, but we got a chance. We got a chance to resist this crap, but we don't. But we should. And we got the power in us to do that. We have a wonderful Father. And I want to read y'all this something about time. We have a wonderful Father in heaven. Let me tell you what happened prior when you started believing. It says, then I'll sprinkle clean water on you, and you shall be clean. You will be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I clean you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I'll take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I'll give you a new heart that's soft. And I'll put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes. You shall keep my judgments and do them. And you'll dwell in the land that I give you, fathers, and you shall be my people, and I'll be your God. That's the kind of promises we have in our Bible. See, we need to remember that stuff and know who we are and then go about our life. He made everybody exactly like sin is what messed us up. Jesus Christ took away sin. Believe that, receive this wonderful free gift of salvation God got for us, and understand that you belong to God now, and go on and be who He made you to be. We've got a good shepherd that's going to, if something does happen, he's going to pull you out of that line now. So we're going to be okay. Is everybody with me? I'm through preaching now. I just want y'all to know that I love you, and God in heaven loves you. And if you've got a problem, don't think that it's too big for my God, because He can handle it. Everybody good? Well, let's pray. Father, we thank you, God, for your word. We thank you that you are a good shepherd. We thank you, God, that even though we get tore up from time to time where there's not much left but 2 legs and a piece of an ear, that you will snatch us out of that blind mouth, snatch us away from that devil, put us back together. Thank you, God, that because we belong to you, you want us. You don't want nobody messing with us. And thank you, God, that you're big enough to handle any situation that might come up. I thank you for my good friends here, Father, and I want to ask you to consume and fill their heart every day. Remind all of us, God, how big you are and what you're capable of doing. That's loving your kids and blessings. I just put all these folks, God, myself, in your hands and tell you thank you for being a good Father. Everybody said, Amen. Thank you for coming out. Y'all try to stay warm.